What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, peoples? Man, listen. Oh man, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna give you guys some time to get into this live feed because I'm not gonna go to, I'm not gonna go too crazy on this one, but I'm back from my travels, man. Had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time, just doing work. I love it. But I'm gonna give you guys some time once again. Do me a favor, share this, share this, share this, share this, because I'm not the one to be playing games with. Like I said, I'm here about dropping information, facts, and truth. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. Because once again, what people are caught in the paradigm of dealing with a identity crisis, okay? And there are people amongst us who were put in our mix to continue to confuse us, all right? And I'm going to debunk all of that. I'm going to expose all of that because we as the American Aborigines, it's time for us to rise. You feel me? And we got to stop playing the games. All the semantics, it's going to stop with Chief Kalanago. I ain't playing that. I'm not the one. All right? So let me just make sure I'm trying to see, man, what's going on here now? I can't even see my comments. Give me a second, guys. I want to make sure that the comments are being seen. Hold up. Let me just see what's up. Peace and love. Peace and love. Let me see if that's going to come up. All right, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So brothers and sisters, hope everybody's doing good. I really thank all of you that, supported, wife and his daughter. They're good. All right. I reached out to him. They're good. So that's a beautiful thing. Just want y'all to know this gear right here, original tribal wear. You know what I mean? I put the website in the link. It's one of our sisters in California, and that's her clothing line. So I definitely support her. You know what I mean? So I'm rocking, this shirt right here, and I let her know that I'm going to support her. I'm all about supporting our own. That's what I'm about. You feel me? So the website is in the link or in the description of the video. So please, all right, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. But brothers and sisters, like I said, I'm going to put literally, okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me, number one. Can you hear me? I'm assuming that y'all can hear me. Anybody could, if y'all could hear me, let me just get a confirmation on that. And mind you, I just came from traveling 14 hours. And you see how much energy I still got? Because I'm always on the grind. I'm always putting in work, all right? This is my life. I tell people I don't do this because I'm bored. I don't do what I'm doing because it's a movement. No, that's my life. I live this every single day. All right. So I woke up like this, but I ain't Beyonce though. All right. Now can you guys hear me real quick? Let me know if you could hear me. I just need to know real quick. Thumbs up, yes, no, before I even start. Let me just know. Can y'all hear me? I just need some confirmation if you could hear me. All right, perfect, beautiful. Thank you, thank you. All right. Well, I always got to thank the Great Spirit, right? Give thanks to, Mother God for, guiding me on my travels, man. Even when my eyes get heavy, I really don't push it and put my life in danger. So I always pull up, you know what I mean? But the Great Spirit is always with me, and my ancestors are always guiding me. And whenever they speak to me, man, I'm always listening. All right. So let me just tell y'all real quick, right? So I'm traveling back from Atlanta, and I'm coming back home, right? And I wasn't speeding. I think I was probably doing like maybe 5 over the speed limit. So to me, that's not really considered speeding. But anyway, a trooper was following me, right? Trooper kept following me for like literally 2 miles. So I had a headpiece. So when I'm in the vehicle, the headpiece is so tall, I don't want to, keep it in the, in the vehicle and mess up my feathers. So I put it on the seat. However, I have extra hawk feathers in the divisor, right? So I always have extra feathers with me. So the trooper kept following me like 2 miles. So all of a sudden, the ancestors came to me, man, in my head, right? Hey, Chief, put on your hawk feather. All right, I put on my hawk feather. Boom. The trooper pulled up on the left side of me. He watched me. I turned. I watched him. Like with that eagle eye, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, this is not a game. You feel me? He watched me, I watched him, then he just sped up. and he exited. You know what I mean? I'm saying all that to say, man, you know, when you're in tune and you're moving with the spirit, you know, and you listen to your ancestors, they're going to take care of you. Just wanted to say that real quick. All right. But what I'm going to show y'all is this today, right? A lot of you guys see me post a lot of provocative posts and information. I don't post those things because I want to cause any type of confusion. All right. I want to cause any animosity, you know, amongst people. No. I post these provoking things only so that you could start doing your research, okay? Investigating on your own. That's the purpose. But however, a lot of Moors think that I have something personal against them. No, I don't have anything personal against Moors. What I don't like is the misinformation and the fact that you are misleading my people. That's what I don't like. Like I said, be who you want to be. But don't tell us that's who we all are, because I know the truth. And I know y'all are conquerors. I know you guys came and invaded us. All right, this is not Morocco. And like I tell people, I got all the proof. So now all my information came. So we're going to do it one of two ways. I could give you the information and you go look it up yourself. Or, okay, I could do a video. I could scan all the pages. Okay, because like I told y'all before, I spent over $300 getting books. Because everybody keep talking, I ain't just talking. I'm not just going to Google and or different sites with Moorish sites, and every word you see American Indian, you stick the word Moor in there. Now I got books, okay, and the books were written by Moors, the ones that tell the truth, not the ones that's running around here confused, telling us this is Morocco. They are confused and they are lost. Once again, they got caught up in the movement. And they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. All right? So I spent over $300 getting books. And we're going to read, because read is fun for the mental. They say you want to hide something from a you-know-what, put it in a book. Well, guess what? I am not a you-know-what, so I read. All right? So with that being said, we could do one or two things. I will give you all the information, and you go look it up yourself. Or I could read it all. All right, I could scan everything and do a screen share, and I could read it to you. The only thing is you're going to have to support and donate to my Cash App for that, because I can't do it all. I cannot get the book, read it for you, scan it, and do all that, and everybody say, well, thank you, Chief. Oh, man, that's so great. We love you, brother. That doesn't cut it. Okay, that doesn't cut it. Because like I said, everything that I do for you, I do it on my own dime. So, and one thing you have to realize with me is, I'm not a pretender. I tell you how I feel. Okay? I'm not your slave. I tell people, use me, but don't abuse me. So we're going to do one or two things. All right? So I got some books. Let me just show you some of the books that I got. For one, a lot of people don't know, which I've been telling people, that the first slaves here were Caucasian slaves. Okay? That whole influx of slavery, talking about the 400 years of slavery, 1619, that wasn't us. We were already here. Okay, that wasn't us. That was Caucasian slaves. And I got all the proof of that. So all these millions of transatlantic slave trade and they come here, no. It wasn't the so-called American Negro. That wasn't us. And like I said before, the so-called blacks that came here, they were not slaves. They were nobles. Okay, they were indentured servants. They were the Moors and the black Moors. I'm going to keep dropping it like it's hot. I don't care what nobody said. And once again, it's nothing personal against anybody. My thing is, I just don't like the miseducation of our people. We had enough of that. This is the age of Aquarius. It's time for the enlightenment of my people. And it's our time to rise. So anybody coming at you and trying to take you away from being who you are, an American Indian, watch them very closely. All right? Watch them very closely. So I got this book here called Labor in America, A History, Foster Ray Dulles. All right? This book here has 402 pages, and that includes the index, right? Basically, it's breaking down the white slaves who came here. So now you see, check it out yourself. You can either get it yourself and read it yourself, 400 and something pages, because that's why I tell people this has to be a relationship where we reciprocate. It's called synergy. I know a lot of y'all work. You have children. You have so many other distractions. So people such as myself, we get the information, we study the information, we bring it to you. All we ask is for some support. And people think it's a crime when I say, hey, go support my Cash App. Why? Again, it shows you the mentality. So I'm supposed to get the book. I'm supposed to read the book and come teach it to you. And all you're going to say is thank you? Come on, man. Like, well, come on. Like, seriously. And people catch an attitude when I speak that way. So I say, I'm not going to hold my tongue and say how I feel. This is my time. I could be doing something different. I mean, I literally just came 2 weeks on the road and I'm home with my family and I'm here doing another video bringing you information. Literally just give my brother a hug, my mom a hug. Hey, mom, I'm home. Hey, welcome home, baby. And what? I'm here back at it again. So all I'm just saying is, man, just show some love, man. Stop the BS, man. Like, for real. Stop it. And I'm going to continue to keep it real. Like I said. And then in 2 weeks to 3 weeks, I got to get ready to go to Arizona. Again, on my dime, doing work for y'all. So stop. Hey, what's up, Brother Reggie? You know, y'all need to support Brother Reggie, man. Definitely dropping that information on there. I mean, Sister Deborah. I mean, it's just so many people that's putting in that work. You know, Chris Cole, man, listen. I appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know. But anyway, that's one of the books right there, okay? Make sure y'all cop that. Or, like I said, we could do once a month. We'll read a book. I'll do videos. I'll scan the pages, and we'll read the information. Or I could get all the highlights and show you and prove to you that the slaves who came here were white. Okay, that's one. Another one here is called Family I Read, okay? The next one is called, right here, it's called The Redneck Manifesto by Jean Gard, all right? It's white trash became America's scapegoats, okay? Once again, like I said, why isn't there a white history? And this is by no means, okay, me putting anybody down. I just want the truth to be told, okay? I just want the truth to be told. That's it. It's nothing personal against anybody. I just want the truth to be told. Who the real slaves was, and who brought them here, and who the Indian was, and who the Moors was, and who the black people was. We were not considered the black people. They called us Negroes. We were not called black. It was the Moors that were called black in America. Okay? It wasn't us. That was the differentiation. They called us the Negro de Terra. Okay? Not the Negro de Guinea. So they called us American Negroes. And the Moors, they call them black. That's how they have to differentiate the African from the American Indians. Facts over feelings. And they could talk as much as they want. I'm going to continue to drop the facts. Okay? So this book right here, it talks about the Redneck Manifesto. White trash became America's scapegoat. Do you know what scapegoat means? Go check it out yourself. All right? Just to put all this in perspective, brothers and sisters, the game's got to be, we got to stop. And like I said before, as of January, what did I say? What month was that? I know February is so-called Black History Month. So January, as of January 1st, we got White History Month. Chief Kalinago is going to introduce White History Month. And I'm going to, for that entire month, I'm going to tell you about white history, so-called white history. Okay? It's about time we put that on the books. Let's put it on the books, White History Month. Because you have a lot of Caucasians running around there with their nose in the air looking down on us, not realizing that you're in our land. And I'm not telling you to leave. If you want to leave, great, perfect, that's on you. But don't disrespect me in my land, period. Okay? And you didn't come here, you know, almighty and endowed. No, you came here as a slave. All right? I just want the truth to be told so everybody could get on the same playing field. Let's stop playing the color game. I don't play the color game. Because you have so-called white slaves with so-called African Moor slaves right here on the plantation here. All right? It wasn't the American Indian. It wasn't the American Negro. And the majority of the freedmen that we think was Indians, which I have said in the past as well, some of them were, but the majority of them were Moors. And I got the proof here again. Because of the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, they have to be freed men. Okay? So you have this book right here. That's another one. Another one is right here. Y'all could, like I said, y'all could get it yourselves and do your own reading, or I could do videos, scan the pages and read them, but y'all got to support that, all right? The Curse of Cromwell, a history of the Ironside conquest of Ireland, 1649 to 1653. So basically, it's telling you about the white slaves that they took and brought them here into the Americas, okay? So all the millions of slaves you're talking about, they were not so-called black slaves. Just in case y'all didn't know, okay? Here's another one right here. Look at who's on the cover, rowing the boat. Bound with an iron chain. Let me read the subtitle for you. It says, the untold story of how the British transported 50,000 convicts to colonial America. Do you see who's the one rowing the ship, bringing them to the main ships? A Moor. Okay, right here, a Moor. Let's stop playing the games, man. Let's stop playing the games. Right here. I'm not just going and taking pictures and putting memes. No, we're reading actual books. All right? Let's go again. Another one. What does it say? They were white and they were slaves. All right? Here we go. The united history of the enslavement of whites in early America. How come nobody's talking about that? How come there's no white history? So like I said, as of January 1st, Chief Kalanago is making it White History Month. Let's make the playing field a little bit even for once. Maybe we will get more respect in our land. Okay? That is true, Reggie. The majority of them don't know their own history. They don't know that. That's why I keep telling these Moors, man, y'all go to this temple and they brainwashing y'all because y'all don't realize that temple was set up by conquerors and invaders. Okay? Y'all don't get that. And for a lot of you guys that say, well, I'm not a Temple Moor, and spell it M-U-U-R is the same thing. There's no difference, and I'm going to prove it again. There's no difference. All right? So here we go. They were white and they were slaves. All right? Right here in the Americas. So don't give me, oh, well, we came as indentured servants. No, you came as slaves. All right, here's another one. Read it yourself. Okay, here we go. White trash, race and class in America. How come we're not being taught that in school? But every time you talk about the American Negro, it got to be 12 years of slavery. Oh, massa, I'm escaping from slavery. No, man, we were not slaves, man. We became enslaved in our land, but we didn't come here as slaves. Okay, we didn't come here as slaves. So we got to change the narrative of our story and stop allowing people to tell us our story. And you know how you do that? You expose their stories. Okay? So we expose the stories of the Caucasian man and we expose the story of the Moors. So now we will definitely be able to put a perfect picture together. All right? And once again, I ain't got nothing against y'all Moors. I just don't like the fact that you here misleading my people. And when people put the truth, y'all want to get upset and all emotional. Oh, Chief, what you got against Moors? Nothing. I got something against not telling the truth. Stop taking it personal. It's not personal. This is about an entire race of people that genocide have affected, and y'all still playing the game, and y'all want to call us brothers. It's the same thing your ancestors did. Y'all came here, we invited you in as brothers, and you started fighting us for our land. So do you think we're going to fall for the same trick again? No. We're not going to fall for it again. It's not going to happen. And believe me, I'm going to say something a lot of y'all may not realize, but I'm going to say it right now. Okay? I am stronger than my ancestors. We are stronger than our ancestors. You know why? Because we are them plus us. Okay? We are them plus us. So therefore, we are stronger than them. So if our ancestors were able to kick butt, just imagine what we can do. We're not going to stand for it. All right? So for all of you who are truly Moors and you know your history, that's fine. That's fine. I ain't got nothing against you. But a lot of y'all are confused. You think you're Moor, but you're not. Because the further back you go and do your research, You keep telling me, well, Chief, my mother was this and my mother was that, which bring them right back into the Americas. So how come you're more? Man, listen, it's okay. You were lost and you fell into some information that made sense. Now it's time for repentance, man. Repent. And I'm not talking about Jesus, bro. Repent. Let it go. That's not us. Period. All right? So that's one of the books right here. So we're gonna speak some facts. Okay? Let us get into this now. And all we're talking about, well, M-O-O-R is different from M-U-U-R. No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You want proof? Here we go. Boom. Morris Treatise, Guide to Treaties and Declarations. Who wrote it? A Moor, telling the truth. Those are the Moors that I respect. The honorable ones, not the dirty glass ones, not the dirty hands ones, not the ones with dirty hands. I don't respect them. I respect the ones that tell the truth. Okay? There's no difference between M-O-O-R and M-U-U-R. Talking, oh, well, that came from the Murray or no, the land of Mu. No, no. Okay? No. I'm talking about the Washita. The Washita is actually an American indigenous people. All right? But they got mixed in with Moors from Mali. And that's why Moors are able to call themselves Washita today. I got the proof as well. So let's stop playing the games with the semantics. I ain't the one. You're talking to a real American Aborigine who know who he is. And he got proof of who you are. Okay? It's right here. Y'all could get it yourselves, or like I said, I could do copies and we could get into some real build. And he talks about the treaties. As a matter of fact, look at the first page. The first page, all Masonic. They're all Masonic. Okay? Here we go. And y'all talking about, oh, well, this is Morocco. It clearly states right in here, in the book, that Morocco is identified as an African country. Okay? Morocco is, hey, Dad. Yeah, you okay? Well, you want to come in here?
No, say it.
Oh, okay. All right. Morocco is an African country. It says it right in here. So how are you going to tell me this is Morocco? And the Treaty of Peace and Friendship it had nothing to do except for commerce. That's all it was. Right here, man. Right here. So once again, we're not going to play these games. We are not going to play the games. Nope, not at all. And it breaks everything down. Treaties. He spoke about the Washita Moors, how the Moors got involved with the Washita. So let's stop playing the games, okay? And look at the first Sultan who wrote the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. Look, a damn pale man. A pale man. Come on, man. Stop. Okay? Stop. Your mulatto children enslave y'all. Y'all don't want to speak the truth, huh? Another one. Check this out. Check this out. The Negro Question Part 4. The missing link. Irish, you have, look, Britain, all of them. They are all blackamoors. They are all blackamoors that came here into the Americas. Okay? Came here into the Americas. That's the missing link right here. Okay? The Irish Moors. All right, here we go. Woo, y'all gonna love this one. Ooh, man. Check this out. The Negro Question, Part 6. The Black 13 Colonies. Like I told y'all before, stop blaming the so-called white man for enslaving you. It wasn't him. Who do you think set up the 13 colonies? It was the Moors. Okay? It was the Moors. Right here. Boom. We're going to put an end to all the games. All right? Let me just read a little bit because reading is fun for the mental. Just introduction's sake right here. I don't want y'all to think I'm making anything up. I'm showing you real quick. Okay? Y'all could pause the video and read what's here for yourself. All right? Focus, focus. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read a little bit. Introduction. The image on the front of the cover of this book is the original Delaware Treaty. When they speak of Delaware Moors, they are conquerors. They came and invaded Delaware. That's why they're called Delaware Moors. Okay? Which includes the original black image of King Charles II of Scotland and what? England. Like I told y'all before, y'all think I was joking? This is what the real King James II looked like. A blackamoor. Okay? Right here. Let's read some more. It says, this book is the first of its kind in that to prove that the original founding fathers of the 13 colonies were 5 black kings of Europe. I rest my case. Like I said, y'all could get the book yourselves, or we could scan them pages and Chief Kalinago could go in. But y'all got to support that class because it's going to take some time to do that. That's all I'm giving y'all today. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a wrap. Stop playing the games. Our people are not Moors. And clearly in the book, it differentiates between the American Indian, the Moors. Okay? There's a clear distinction. So stop telling us we are Moors. And for all of you who keep talking about MUUR and Washita and all this, once again, the Washita is indigenous. And the only reason why they got mixed up with the Moors is because they got mixed up with the Moors from Mali. And they came into the cult, all right, of the Moors. That is the only connection. So stop playing the games. I got it all. I got it all. All right? I just came back and I already read 2 of the books. Like I said, after 14 hours of travel. That's how excited I was. Reading is fun for the mental. All right? So with that being said, I just want y'all to know this. We are at the last stage right now. I told y'all before, this is a big puzzle. Okay? It's a big video game. And you know, in the video games, you have different levels. You have different levels that you have to, challenge each level to go to the next level. You see, we have been through so many different levels. The name changing, the identity taking, all that stuff. We've been through that. That's how strong we are. That's how resilient the American Indian is. And once again, we are stronger than our ancestors because we are them plus we are us. So if they couldn't take our ancestors out, just imagine they can't take us out. Like I told y'all before, history is about to repeat itself. Another war is coming, okay? And they're going to be fighting each other again. And with the American Indians, we got caught in the middle the first time, but this time it's going to be different because we're not just going to stand idle and watch people take our land no more. No, it ain't going to happen. So it's a different day and age. The outcome is going to be different because we know what kind of blood we got running in us. Okay? We know. So let's stop playing the games. You feel me? But it's coming. It's coming. It's actually coming. So just to let y'all know, like I told y'all before, people think Chief was just talking. Oh, well, Chief, you ain't got no proof. What are you talking about? Well, I got all the certified treaties. Okay? I got all the treaties between the Moors and the United States. All the treaties and declarations. It's in there. You feel me? I got it. And a clear distinction between the Moors and the American Negro. I wonder why is that? And remember I told y'all about the Moors Sundry Act? That I proved that again? That the Moors did the Moors Sundry Act because they didn't want to be treated like the American Negro? Once again, this solidified everything that I speak about. So I'm not just talking because I like to hear myself talk. I am well studied. And people, oh, well, you don't answer questions in the comments. Well, guess what? I was just tired of the back and forth without me coming to show y'all I actually got the proof. Because I don't like to waste my time, man. I don't like to waste my time. So with that being said, I get it. I get it. Just like every other movement or what people are looking for something to be a part of. And it's okay. It's okay. But at what point are you going to step out of denial? At what point? Because if you can't swim, get out of the water. Because the Nile is a river that runs from America straight down into Africa. So I suggest if you can't swim, get out of the Nile. Get out and step back into reality. You are not a Moor. And for those of you who are actually Moors and you are telling the truth, I respect you. Once again, it goes to show that it's nothing personal for me, because I respect a man who say he's a Moor if he's truly a Moor. But the majority, I'm talking about over 80% of y'all that go around calling yourself Bay and El and Ali and call yourself Moors, you're not Moors. You're confused. You're lost because you don't know what it means to be a Moor. You don't. You're going based on what they told you. You are indoctrinated just like these Christians and all these religious people. You cannot tell them Jesus didn't exist. They will crucify you. And that's the same attitude y'all got. Y'all don't want to hear the truth because you are indoctrinated. You don't want to open up your mind to anything else because you went to the school of thoughts. They put you in a temple and they brainwashed you. And you're thinking that's who you are based on one information. And y'all sound just like the Native Americans. It's programmed. It's a script that they gave you. All right? But I'm here. Chief Kalinago is the glitch. Okay? To expose and debunk all the lies. I just want my people to be on point for once. And for once in our existence, for finally, I just want to give them some clarity to let them know we don't have to look at the smoke screen anymore. We know we are indigenous to this land. We know we are the Aborigines. Well, let's unite. Because now there's no fabrication. So when I keep telling y'all, the 13 colonies wasn't set up by the Caucasian man. Because the Caucasian man was still what? Y'all think it's game? The Caucasian man was what? Still enslaved. So how could it be the white man that enslaved you? How can you be a slave and a master at the same time? Huh? Tell me. Explain that to me. I'll wait. So the 13 colonies was treaties between us, the American Indians, and Moors, the people who came here and looked like us. They were the ones who didn't honor any of the treaties, not the white man. The white man pick up the game later. It's like a drug game. This is my turf. This is your turf. We fighting. We can't beat each other. All right, let's come together. Let's create this. Let's create this super turf. You feel me? The Caucasian man was a late player in the game. At that time, he was still being taught by the Moors. So why we here spreading the deception? The 13 colonies were set up by the nobles of Europe, and they were dark-skinned. They brought the Bible here. They brought Islam here. They brought it here. And they're trying to make you think it's two different religions. No, it came from the same womb. Left wing, right wing, same bird. It is the same trick that's being played on indigenous people over and over and over again. But y'all are too blind. I'm here to open up your eyes, man, let you see the light. You feel me? And there is no way anybody could tell you we stand on peace, truth, and justice, but you live in a lie. There is no integrity in that. There is no honor in that. Tell me the truth. Yes, it might be hurtful. It might be painful. Oh, man, you're my brother. You look like me and you did that to me, son? Like, for real? Now, I am able to forgive if that's what's in my heart. But don't expect me to forgive when I know you're still lying to me. And y'all know the truth. Some of y'all. Because some of y'all are truly, truly ignorant. And what I mean by ignorant is it's a lack of knowledge. No disrespect. Because people like to get their feelings involved. Okay? So the 13 colonies. So let me tell y'all something, brothers and sisters. You see all our identity that was changed from black, colored, Negro, African American. It wasn't the white man who did that to you. It was the Moors. They got y'all tricked, bamboozled. Like I told y'all before, you want to see the devil? Look in the mirror. The devil look just like you. Y'all think it's a game, huh? So you don't know who's who because they look like you. All right? And they got the Caucasian man in the front as the distraction. Man, y'all better recognize what's going on, man. Y'all better recognize what's going on. You feel me? I mean, slave movie that's coming up next month. What slave? Why do you think they keep showing us movies about slaves, Tammy? Because they want us to think that we were slaves. We were not slaves. We are the original people of this soil. We have the allodial title of this soil. The only way any one of them could claim being us is because they had to go in our women, because we had a matriarchal society. Once again, much respect to their prophet, Noble Drew Ali. But he had to claim Cherokee to have any type of ties or tribal affiliation to this land. Being a Moor is not enough. It's not enough. How is that they don't show you their private documents when they do their declarations? They have to attach an indigenous tribe to their declarations to have any standing on our land. Or they could just solely let it be based on the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. Why do you think the United States don't honor all their paperwork? Because they know the people who are calling themselves Moors, they know they're not Moors. They are American Aboriginals confused. Because the United States know who the true Moors are. Don't you think they have don't you think they don't have everybody's records? Why do you think we could only go to a certain point in our research for our genealogy? Most of our people, hey chief, man, I could only go until the 1800s or the 1700s. Why do you think so? Why do you think the Mormon Church of Latter-day Saints got all our records? They are all part of the same group. Who do you think set up the CIA? Who do you think is in cahoots? The CIA is the same people that controls, all these, what you call it? Genealogy sites and Church of Latter-day Saints. They own it. Man, they got us in a big web, man. So stop blaming everything on the Caucasian man. I keep telling people. And not that I'm making an excuse for Caucasian people. No, that's not it. Because they got their karma to pay as well. But all I'm just letting you know, it's a distraction. Okay? They were not the brain, the master brain behind this. No. They may have been pinky, but they was not the brain. The Moors was the brain. The Caucasian man was pinky. Waking up every single day. Well, brain, what are we going to do today? Well, you know what, Pinky? We're going to take over the American Indians. Now, it might seem funny, but it's not. It's not. I am tired of our people going through it, man. I am tired. And our people are seeking and looking, and they just can't find themselves. Well, no, the ancestors brought me here to show you the way. And I'm going to do it. And I don't care if I have to read 1,000,000 books to get the information. I'm going to bring it to you. It is what it is. Because, when all is said and done, all this materialistic things and this physical flesh, man, listen, they could take it all, but they can't touch the I am in me, the spirit in me, the God in me. They can't touch it. They can't touch it. All right? And none of them be in the streets doing what I do. But they could come all day on Facebook and in texts and on comments. Oh, well, we this and we that. But all day, what are you doing for the people? What are you doing for the people? What are you doing? I don't just talk about it. I do it. That's the difference between me and them. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying nobody else ain't doing nothing. The problem is I'm not seeing it. Actions speak louder than words. So I know a lot of our people are seeking. I get it. A lot of our people are seeking, man. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But at the same time, be careful. Stop going to these courts and county clerks to file paperwork calling yourself a Moor. Stop doing that. I know you are looking for answers, but please do not be in haste. Take your time. Things will happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay? Reggie said, when the Swathi melanated European monarchs established the 13 colonies with the permission and thought of the treaties with the copper-colored melanated indigenous Americans tribes, you don't think that the Swathi melanated Europeans knew Exactly. All right, there you go. Knew who became as Moors in the 14th century. Exactly, because they got the records. They got the records. I mean, Reggie, man, you hit it right on point. Medicine Man, that's what's up. They know who is who. They know who the real Moors are. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that some people aren't Moors here. I'm not saying that. And yes, they came from nobility, but the nobility wasn't here. It's on the other side. So stop trying to claim our land. It's not yours. This is not Morocco. It never been Morocco. It will never be Morocco. And it was never the empire of Morocco. That's not going to happen on our watch. Come on, man. It's not going to happen. Period. So I just wanted to come and drop that information for y'all. Like I said, man, you know what? You could get the books yourself, or, you know, I could, you know, scan copies, and we could do a build. We could do a live build, and all y'all have to do is just support, man. That's it. Just support for my time and energy, or you could just do your own thing. But I want to let you know that that information is available. You feel me? I'm not a selfish brother. I'm selfless. Everything I do is for you. I don't do it for me. Truth of the matter is, anytime anybody donate to my Cash App, I'm always thinking of a way to give it back to you. Because it doesn't, because I know it has no value. But I want to bring you to a point where you realize the true value is you and our land, the soil. That's where the true value is. So I want to bring you to that point where you're able to see what the true value is. It is not the fiat currency. It is our soil. All this is about our land. It's about you being the resources. That's all it is. Okay? And the only people that could claim any land on the American continent and her surrounding islands is the American Aborigine. We are the only ones who could do that lawfully. Okay? Period. Point blank. So with that being said, yes, a lot of people are able to do, you know, statutory claims. They're able to do that, even if they're foreigners. All right? Because once a land becomes abandoned, then you are allowed to go through a court and put a claim on it. You feel me? And they are doing this just because, and I'm not just talking about Moors, I'm talking about all the foreigners. They are doing this because we, the original people, we are not waking up and claiming what's ours. So if it's abandoned, why not? It's in lost and found. So come on, man, like, know who you are, family. Know who you are. It's something that's going to speak to you in your spirit, in your heart, in your soul. You don't need a piece of paperwork to prove that you're an American Indian. I don't care what none of them say. Oh, well, the white man called y'all American Indian. No, it wasn't the white man. It was you, Moors. You called us American Indians. And you know exactly why you called us American Indians, because you know damn well we are the American Indians. So stop trying to make us think the white man is our enemy. You can't trick us into that. You can't trick us into that. Because that's what y'all did before. Having us go to war with the so-called white man. Y'all set up the Ku Klux Klan and all that. Who do you think set up the Ku Klux Klan? It wasn't the white man, it was them. What you see, man, listen, y'all better wake up and realize what's going on. Okay? Wake up and realize what's going on. All right? Y'all think it's a game. These people are very brilliant. They put a structure in place that y'all don't know it's a big game that's being played on us. You feel me? It's a big game that's being played. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of them are royals because they have that direct bloodline. Those are the ones that's telling the truth, because they're not about the lies. They have to remain in honor. And those are the Moors that I respect. So I'm not here putting down Moors. No, I don't want anybody to think that. This is not about creating enemies. This is about telling the truth and building stronger relationships. Because they got played, we got played. My question is, what are we going to do about it? But you could do it as a Moor. And I'll do it as an American Aborigine, an American Indian. Just don't tell me I'm a Moor, because I'm not. And we are not. Period. Well, the truth of the matter is, man, they're not our people. Amara, they're not our people. And a lot of times we say, oh, well, people selling us out. It's not our people. They're not. It's the bloodline is not ours. They look like us, but they ain't us. That's just the truth of the matter. You feel me? Now we are all peoples, and we could be all peoples, yes, if we decide to come together and work together in truth and honesty. You feel me? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But knowing what I know, and people wonder what, oh, Chief, why you always going on the Moors? No, that's not what it means. I just tell you what my ancestors told me in my spirit, what they gave me in my heart. And I'm not going to go against them. I don't care what nobody told me or what anybody told me in the past or what they're going to continue to tell me now. It doesn't make a difference to me. I don't care. Because my ancestors, they have never guided me in the wrong direction from the day. Okay, from the moment my ancestors put me down and taught me how to meditate, man, and taught me how to be obedient, they have never led me wrong. Never. So why would I go against them now when they're putting the truth in my heart? I just get the books to solidify the things I've been telling you. That's all it is. Come on, man. Let's stop playing the games. And you have Frank Burrell, all these people, whoever they are, on here fooling people with short. Nah, man, this is all, it's all a lie. It's all a lie. They were put in place to do this to our people. You know why? Because this is the last level of the game. This is the last level of the game. The Moors is the final frontier that the American Aborigine have to overcome. You know why? Because they were the first. They told you in their book when they brought it here, the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. Come on, man. I ain't trying to preach to y'all right now, but damn it, it's Sunday. And I ain't going to speak in tongues, but shit. You feel me? So they were the first ones that started it. Then our first encounter was them. And therefore, our last encounter will be them. This time, we have an opportunity to wipe the slate clean. We have an opportunity to wipe the slate clean. Sit at the table as honorable men. Okay? Y'all came here as invaders. Now you're a guest in our home. That's cool. But we're not going to play the conquering or the colonization game no more. We're not playing that no more. Because we know the truth. I know the truth. I'm going to keep exposing the truth. So for any more who's honorable and you want to work, I'm cool with that. But all the side, the side on the hand, I can't deal with that. There's no honor among thieves. Okay? And y'all came here and stole our land after we opened up our arms. And the reason why all this went out of, how would I put it? It went all erased, so to speak, is because, like I said, there's no honor among thieves. Because they came here to take our land. They brought the Pale Man here, and now the Pale Man took it back from them. There's no honor. So now they're fighting each other. So what they're doing, the plan is, okay, you know what, man, listen, things are about to pop off. Let's go start telling these American Indians they're Moors. So we can all come together and fight these people now. We ain't doing that. We're not fighting your wars. We're not fighting your wars. That's not our fight. Nah. No. Like the French would say, no, no. I ain't saying oui, but no, no. It ain't happening. So for all those of you who want to continue to be misled by these Moors, go ahead and do that. You can't say you didn't know. All right? And for all you brothers and sisters going around calling yourself Moors, truly study what it means to be a Moor. And go ahead and do your genealogy. And tell me the last time your grandmama told you you had a little Moor in you or you had a little Indian in you. I rest my case. Y'all think grandma was senile or stupid? No. They knew exactly who they were. They knew exactly who they were. And I'm starting to think they probably wasn't even the one who called us American Indians. Maybe we came together and called ourselves that. Because we were too powerful. But anyway, I'm still doing some meditation on that. But I know that much. It wasn't the pale man that called us American Indians. I'll tell you that. Okay? I'll tell you that. So, with that being said, it says, I want the books, please. Well, what's that? Mashoud. You know, you're gonna have to buy the books yourself, fam. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again, okay? We have it right here. The Negro in Question, Part 6 by Lee Cummings. All you have to do is play the video again and get it. All right. They were slaves and they were white. All right. That's by Michael A. Huffman II. Oh, this one is a good one right there. For all of them that talk about, well, M-O-O-R is different from M-U-U-R. Come on, get the hell out of here, man. Look, okay? You can see the name right there, okay? So, right there, brother. Making sure you get it, okay? The Negro Question. Part 4, The Missing Link. Lee Cummings again. White Trash, okay? Race and Class in America by Matt Ray, okay? Like I said, play the video again and look at the information right here. Bound with an Iron Chain. Anthony, what's that? Vava. All right? Once again, it says, the untold story of how British transported 50,000 convicts for colonial America. And look who's steering the ship. Look at that nose. It sure don't look like a Caucasian man to me. And you see who he's bringing it to? The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. I'm just joking. I don't know if that's what it is, but I'm just saying. I see 3 ships in the back. All right? So know who sold their people out. Okay? Know who sold their people out. Okay? It wasn't a damn Caucasian man. Stop telling lies on the Caucasian man. Everybody want to make the Caucasian man the victim. Come on, man. Stop. What you mean, what's my blood type? That's personal, man. That's personal. All right, The Curse of the Cromwell. Okay, that's by D.M.R. Esson. E-S-S-O-N. Here's another one. The Redneck Manifesto. White Trash Became America's Scapegoats. Jim Gard. All right. And then I'm going to get some more, though. I got some more. Labor in America, A History. All right. Foster Ray Dulles. D-U-L-L-E-S. So you have all that information. You could get it. I got some more to get. All right. Where the Jews, the so-called Jews that's running around here talking about they're God's people, they were the biggest pimps. All right. The biggest pimps. Yep. The biggest prostitution gang. Earlier up during so-called slavery times, they was running that game. So I'm getting that book as well. And there's another book that speaks about the civil rights. It costs about $1,200. Tell you the real reason why the civil rights happened. It wasn't about us because we were not the slaves. It was about the Caucasian slaves. That was the real reason behind the civil rights. So y'all better recognize that all that story they keep telling y'all about we slaves, we ain't slaves. Mashoud, you're welcome, brother. All right? We ain't slaves. We were enslaved, okay, in our land. But we didn't come here on those slave ships. That's a lie. And even so, like I told y'all before, no big set of Africans came here on slave ships either. Okay? The influx of Africans who came here, they came here as soldiers to fight our people for our land. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. They came here as warriors. Some came as indentured servants, but they know they were coming to fight. The real slaves was the Caucasian man. Why would you go across the ocean to travel for all these months to get so-called black people when this land already had all these so-called black people? Why? Why would you do that? You know why they couldn't do that? It's because they couldn't enslave us. Because those treaties, at first, that's what it was about. The treaties was, okay, you know what? You want to bring your Caucasian slaves here? Fine. And yes, some of our ancestors did take part in that slave trade. I'm not gonna lie. So I ask for forgiveness on behalf of my ancestors who did that. We got to start speaking the truth, man. Nobody's exempt from the truth. Some of our ancestors did take part in slavery. They owned Caucasian slaves. Some of them owned African slaves, the one who came as indentured servants. So that was the deal between us and the nobles, the Moors. But the Moors got greedy and they started fighting us and they couldn't beat us. So they went to get help. They went to get help from Britain, Europe, all over the place to come fight us. That's how we lost the fight, brothers and sisters. It's not because we were weak. No. The entire world had to come together to beat us. That's how strong we are. You heard Tupac? Man, it's just me against the world. Come on, man. Shoot. And y'all gonna learn today. Whether the Lenape Indians or Moors, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. All I'm just saying, all I'm just letting you know is this, okay? We are not Moors. Okay? We are not Moors. Those of us who have always been here, we ain't Moors. And no, the entire world where so-called dark-skinned people was at, they were called Moors. No, that's not true. And even in the book, it says that. Okay? So stop. Oh, it's all good, Van Dyke, Norris. It's all good. You know, so I'm about to conclude this build, man. And once again, like I tell people, I'm not upset. I'm not mad. It's just the passion, man. The passion and love. And I'm just tired of the games being played with my people. That's all. That's all. But I'm calm. I'm good. And once again, give thanks to Sister Mohawk. I mean, love the shirt, man. Love the gear. You know what I'm saying? You know, tribal wear right there. Love the gear. Original. I got the website right there, www.originaltribalwear.com. Support the sister, man. She's one of our own. You know what I mean? She's Annie and we are. Let's time for us to support each other, man. All right. For those of you who missed all the books that I shown, go back and play the video because I showed it 3 times. All right, with names, authors, and all that. Okay, get the information and do some reading, man. Stop allowing these people to fool you, because you see, they put a plan together just like the natives. All right, it's a well-scripted plan. All the natives, you see, all the natives, they have the same script. Oh, y'all black, y'all from Africa. They're talking about the Moors. They're not talking about us. Yeah, peep the game. Peep the game. They will clearly look at me and see that I'm brown, but they will still tell me I'm black. You know why? Because they know black people came from Africa. Y'all better realize what's going on. Realize what's going on. All right? And then the Moors come up with the same narrative. Oh, this is Morocco. Oh, this was the Empire of Morocco. No. They all work with the Native Americans. Okay? The 13 colonies. They work with the Native Americans to exile the so-called American Negro, to take what's ours. All right? Sleeping with the enemy. Y'all don't realize y'all sleeping with the enemy. Y'all don't know that. Y'all think everything is a coincidence? No, it's not. It's not. It was all planned and well orchestrated. It's done by design. The natives have the same script. The Moors have the same script. Because you know what? They all have the same teachers. one was taught one thing. Okay, we're going to put you right here to take their place. So this is what you're going to tell them. Tell them they're from Africa, they're black. All right, we control the media. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start painting a picture that you are the real natives. And then on the other hand, we're going to be here and we're going to tell them that this is Morocco and we are all Moors. So we could take away their identity. So we're going to call them black. We're going to call them African American. We're going to call them Negro. We're going to call them niggers. We're going to call them Afro American. No, man. Brothers and sisters, it was all a plot against us from the very beginning. Okay? And that's all I got to say. All right? With that being said, Anian Weah was here, more Indian. Man, listen, like I said, I don't know all that MOOUR fam. I don't get into all that. Like I said, I just deal with facts. All right? I don't want to deal with the semantics. I don't want to deal with the fairy tales. All right? I'm an American Aborigine, aka American Indian, Anian Weah. That's it, period. My mother never told me I was a Moor. I never heard that in my life. So you could keep that to yourself, fam, with all due respect. All right? Like I said, I don't want to get caught up with that. Okay? I know the truth. If y'all want to fool people with the difference with the MOOR and the MOOR is not the MUUR, I don't care. Potato, potato, man, listen, it's the same thing to me. Okay? It's the same thing to me. And I don't care what anybody tell me. Y'all cannot convince me any otherwise. Okay? I'm stubborn. Because I'm a real Indian. Okay? So please, I'm not the one. All right? I'm not the one, fam. I don't play these semantics. I ain't doing that. Because I'm tired of playing the games. That's what's getting our people in the jam that they are in today. Is the games that these Moors are playing. Okay? Is the games that, who do you think all put all this system in place? You know? Come on. Man, listen, y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. All right? So for all you clean glass Moors, man, more power to you. All right? Thank you for telling the truth. And there's a few of them that wrote the truth, but it's not being promoted. It's not being promoted. So to all my American Aborigine brothers and sisters, know who we are. Let's stand on that. And let's not deter. Let's not let them make us think we anything else. Okay? If grandmama said that's what you was, though, that's what you are. Okay? Period. We don't have to add anything else to it. Okay? We don't have to do that. We don't have to hyphen who we are. Let's not do that. Okay? No, we ain't doing that. Period. Oh, fam, whether, you know, that's good. Your blood is original. That's fine, man. I mean, hey, more power to you. Like I said, I just don't play that more thing. I don't play it. Okay, I don't play it. Okay, I just don't. And there's a reason why it never resonated. It don't resonate with my spirit. And facts. Like I said, my ancestors have never led me wrong. So you know what? I'm going to continue to rock with them. How about that? Until they show me anything, something different. Right now, like I tell my people, we have a perfect opportunity to step in place and claim who we are and stand on our land as the rightful owners of this land. It's our time. Okay? Revelation is here. And I'm not talking about the Bible revelation. I'm talking about where the truth will be exposed and it's being told. Okay? They know who's who. They know who the real Moors are. And they know who the real American Aborigines are. Okay? Because trust me, they got all the records. Why do you think the Mormons was put in place? The Church of Latter-day Saints. They have the biggest database of all our records. Why do you think so? Do you think it's a coincidence? No. Because they need to know who's who. Because there's going to come a time when they're going to be going around trying to see who's who. And if you don't know who you are, you're going to have some major problems. Okay? So if you're an American Aborigine and you want to go around thinking you're a Moor, go ahead and be fine. But just know that you're an African. Okay? Just know that. And that's facts. Y'all think it's a game? All right then. So. Or now, like I said, my blood type thing, man, I'm gonna keep it real. I never put that out there, that information out there. All right, in terms of what my blood type is, you know, I've never put that information out there. So, you know, Cool said it was no disrespect to you, fam. So don't think it's any disrespect to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's just passion in my voice, in my nature, in my spirit. So it's never personal. All right. So please, if you thought I was coming off any way, you know what I mean, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no problems. We ain't got no beef. As a matter of fact, I've never even seen you before on any of my chats. So, you know, we ain't got no, like I said, I don't know you to have anything personal against you. So don't think it's personal, fam. I just get passionate because of what's been done to our people, and I get defensive. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Because I am tired of our people being hurt, man. I'm tired of us being treated like dirt in our own home. I'm just tired of that. I'm tired. At some point, it has to stop. And the only way it's going to stop is when the truth is told. That's the only way it's going to happen. You feel me? You feel me? All right, so that's what's up. So, you know, we kinfolk, man. You know what I'm saying? We kinfolk. It's all good. You feel me? I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Oh, no. And like I said, I'm not insinuating you're African because I don't know you, fam. I don't know you. One thing with me, I don't judge. You feel me? I don't judge. When people present their facts and who they are, I respect it. What I don't respect is people telling me who I am. It's about having discussions so we could bring all the facts to the table. You feel me? And disseminate all the lies, all the fairy tales. That's it. Bring it to the table. And that's what I'm doing. Okay? Because a lot of our people are caught up. A lot of our people, they're lost. And so many things are sounding so good, but they're getting jammed up. So I'm trying to give them, I am giving them the information so that they won't get caught up and jammed up. That's it. So don't be in such a haste to file all these papers. Don't do that. You feel me? Papers doesn't really make you who you are. It's what's inside of you. You feel me? So once you know that and you could stand on that, then it's nothing to do a declaration. You feel me? We won and STEM. What does that mean? We won and STEM. I'm not sure what you mean, Joseph. I'm not sure what you mean by we won and STEM. I have no idea what that means because I'm not sure if I get the question. You know what I mean? It says I would like to build in war. It's to do or death. I respect you because we know we grow. Oh, no doubt. That's what it is. You know, it is. And I just want to create a bond with my brothers and sisters, man. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So we could eradicate, you know, all the miseducation of our people. You know, let's bring all of it to the table. I want white history to be taught in schools. All right. I want the true, real Black history to be taught in schools. Tell the truth. And tell the truth about who we are. Tell our story. Stop telling people we came here as slaves. We didn't. We have always been here. All right? Do you think their schools is going to tell your children that? No. Who do you think set up the schools, family? It wasn't the Caucasian man. It wasn't the Caucasian man that set up the school to mislead and miseducate our children. They were just the front man. That's all it was. They were just the gatekeepers. All right? They still pay homage to their daddies. Man, listen, y'all better recognize what's going on, man. Huh. Oh, you're talking about Kosa. Okay. Oh, that was a question for Kosa. I don't, yeah, you would have to ask him, Joseph. So I don't know. All right. But brothers and sisters, man, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. Just wanted to, like I said, I came from a 14-hour travel, man. I could be more than that, you know, but I was just so hyped, you know, that my books came. I had like all these big packages, you know what I'm saying? I got my gift as a shirt from www.originaltribalwear.com. Man, it was such a beautiful thing, man. Let me see if I can show y'all a picture real quick. Then I got a gift, some moccasins. Man, listen, it's a beautiful, man, I'm so thankful for the ancestors, man. Look, I got me some moccasins. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Boom. Yep. That's what it is, you know. So I'm just getting my, my indigenous attire, man. I'm just, because I love who I am, you know what I mean? And I like to present that each and every day, So it's one, when you know who you truly are, it's just so easy, man, for it to, radiate. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to, you don't have to work too hard to be who you are. You feel me? So that's just what it is for me. I love being me, you know what I mean? So thank you guys for being a part of this build. I really, really appreciate it. And once again, don't forget, Original Wear, Tribal Wear. Go check it out, www.originaltribalwear.com. The link is above. Go support the sister, man. She's in California. She's indigenous, aboriginal, and she's doing her thing. It's time for us to support each other. May the ancestors continue to guide you. Whatever you're seeking, whatever you're looking for, I hope you find it, because I have found. I have found who I am, all right? And I'm living my purpose. And to me, it is the most beautiful, beautiful feeling in the world. Like, seriously, it's a beautiful feeling. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. And once again, to all my brothers who call themselves Moors, this is nothing personal. I just want the truth to be told. And for all you stand-up Moors, I appreciate that, all right? It's just the dirty glass ones I can't deal with. That's spreading the lies, all right? That's spreading the propaganda, okay? This is not Morocco, and we ain't Moors, all right? And I got all the proof. You feel me? So we'll talk a little later, okay? Let me see. Let me see if let me look at the chat real quick. Let me see what's good. The comments. African and other have, it's not us. That's true. That's true. They ain't us. All right. Where did I get what, Marshall? I'm not sure what you're asking. Into our narrative when we are still arguing about who really. Chief, doesn't this feed into their narrative when we are still arguing about who we really are? Well, Sister Robin, arguing is a good thing. You see, what I don't do is debate, because debate means to beat up, but arguing is to talk and resolve, right? So us talking and arguing about this is a beautiful thing, because it's the only way the information is going to come out. You feel me? So we have to have these discussions. I got to come and present the information. All right? So it brings clarity, or at least it brings a curiosity, so more people could do more investigating. All right? And that's the honest truth, because I know a lot of Moors who say, Chief, man, listen, you're right. It's just that at that time, that's the school of thoughts that I came from. But you're absolutely right. So I know what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to have the proof to bring to the people, because it's one thing to talk, because you know it in your heart, but it's one thing when you could present the information. So that's what it's about to me, presenting the information. You know what I mean? Oh, the shoes was a gift. It was a gift. So I don't know where they bought it from, but it was a gift. Yeah. All right. It was a gift. Okay. So you guys, man, listen, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm about to conclude this build. And thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and share the video, let it go viral. You know what I'm saying? And we will discuss how we want to rock with that. You have the information for the book? Great, perfect. Go ahead and get it, do your own reading, or I'm going to do a couple of bills, and all I just do, once again, is just support, all right? I'm going to put my Cash App for those of you who appreciate what I do, appreciate the information that I give, just for the love and support. The Cash App will be right underneath, www.originaltribalwear.com, all right? Go support the sister. She has beautiful clothing. Once again, it's time for us to support our own, all right? And I'm working on some other initiative as well, all right? In terms of us, getting land and a few things coming, but I'm not going to talk about it prematurely. You know what I mean? Once all that's in motion, once all that's set, then I'll bring it to the masses. All right? Peace and love. I'm out.